Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Wi-Fi battle. Today we have a battle against IRELUNA, and as you can see she has a very cool team there, which should make for another interesting match, so we're going to get right into it. So, looking at her team, I really wasn't sure what she was going to want to lead with. Doesn't really have a clear lead there to me. So I just decided to lead with my Don fan, good old Donnie, as she actually ends up leading with the Alolan Muck. So, turn one, I am just going to go for the Stealth Rock to get the entry hazard set up on her early. It does do quite a bit of damage to her team, as she actually just goes straight for a Curse, which is going to decrease her speed and in return increase her attack and defense, so trying to get an early setup on me. So this turn I am just going to go for an Earthquake to get as much damage as possible, hoping to one-shot kill this thing. Unfortunately, it does survive in the red, and she is going to go for a knockoff in return, which is going to take me down by about half. She is going to take some damage from the Rocky Helmet, which he just barely survives, but then get rid of my Rocky Helmet and regain some health from the Black Sludge. So this turn, she is just going to go for a Shadow Sneak to get a little more chip damage on me, knowing that I do outspeed. I am just going to go for a knockoff in return, just in case she decided to switch, which is more than enough to finish off the Muck, dropping her down to 5 Pokemon. So then she is going to come in with Delmise and take some damage from the rocks. And I'm just going to go for an Ice Shard here to try and get some chip damage on this thing before I go down. It is going to take her down to about 2/3 health, which was pretty nice. She's just going to go for a Power Whip in return, which is going to be more than enough to finish off my Donphan, dropping me down to 5 Pokemon as well. So then I'm going to come in with my Yanmega, good old Sparks the Dragonfly. I am definitely going to outspeed this thing. I am choice specced, so I'm going to go straight for an Air Slash, which is going to be more than enough to finish off the Delmise, dropping her down to 4 Pokemon. And then I'm going to get a speed boost to increase my speed. So then she is going to come in with Charizard and lose half of her health to the rocks, which is of course great for me. And I am going to be able to outspeed her there after the speed boost. I'm guessing she was hoping to outspeed me, but I'm just going to go for another Air Slash, which is going to be enough to finish off the Charizard as well, dropping her down to 3 Pokemon, and then giving me another speed boost to increase my speed. So then she is going to come in with Sylveon and take some damage from the rocks, and that is going to force me to switch. This thing is very specially defensive, so I'm going to come in with my Blissey Yo Mama as she goes for the Toxic and lands that to badly poison me. And then I'm going to take some damage from the poison. So she is going to go straight for a Hyper Voice here, just to try and get some chip damage on me. Not going to do a whole lot since I am max special defense. I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt in return to try and get some chip damage, which I do, along with getting the Paralyze, which was actually pretty nice. I'm going to take some Life Orb and Poison damage after that. But I'm just going to go for another Thunderbolt this turn, trying to wear this thing down, which is going to drop her below half health. I am going to take more damage from the Life Orb, and she actually is going to go for a Draining Kiss here, which was quite the surprise. That is going to get some more chip damage on me and then give her back some HP, and I am just barely going to survive the poison damage there in the red with 49 health. So this turn I have to go for a Soft Boiled to go ahead and regain some HP. That is going to put me back up to about 2/3 health. She is just going to go for another Draining Kiss, though, to get a little more chip damage on me. Actually gets a crit that time, leaving me with about half health, and then she is going to regain more health from that, as I am going to take more damage from the poison. So again, I am going to go for another Soft Boiled here, just to try and become as healthy as possible. This time it is going to put me back up to about 3/4 health. She is just going to keep going for the Draining Kiss, though, getting more chip damage on me, as well as regaining her health. I'm going to take more damage from the poison, this time leaving me with about 1/3 of my health. So this turn I have no choice but to switch out with the poison damage racking up. I know I'm not going to outlast her at this rate, so I'm going to switch directly into my Heatran, and she actually does get fully paralyzed that turn, so nothing she can do to me. I do get the free switch there. This turn I am going to outspeed. I am going to go for a Flash Cannon, trying to take her out. Unfortunately, she does survive in the red, but actually gets fully paralyzed again, so can't do anything again, which was extremely unfortunate for her, although probably couldn't have done too much to me anyway with the Sylveon. So this turn I am just going to go for one more Flash Cannon, which is definitely going to be enough to finish off the Sylveon, dropping her down to 2 Pokemon. So then she is going to come in with Malamar and take some damage from the rocks. And I'm going to switch out here. I don't want to take an attack from this thing with Heatran, so I'm going to switch back in with my Blissey, basically as fodder. She is going to go for the Superpower, which is going to be enough, actually, to finish off my Blissey. And, of course, the Contrary ability is going to give her an attack and defense increase. So that is going to knock me down to 4 Pokemon, but that's okay. I kind of just needed a clean switch, so I'm going to come in here with my Mimikyu, and I am going to go straight for a Swords Dance to get that sharp attack increase, trying to set up to close the match out. She is going to go for a Night Slash here, which is going to, of course, break my decoy, but not going to take any damage because of it. So I am definitely going to outspeed her this turn. I am just going to go for the Play Rough, and despite her defense increase, thanks to my attack increase, that is enough to one-shot kill the Malamar and drop her down to just 1 Pokemon. So, finally, she is going to come in with Sunflora and take some damage from the rocks. Not really going to matter, though, since I am going to outspeed this thing. And I am just going to go for a Shadow Claw, which is going to be enough to one-shot kill this thing as well. And that is game. So, I won that one 4-0 against IRELUNA, but that was a pretty interesting match. Thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. Also, this is actually going to be the last battle that I post with this team. I did have a lot of fun using it again, and it was pretty successful, I feel, but I am going to be putting it to the side for now, and starting next time I will have yet another brand new team for you guys. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you next time.